Your job is on the line. I'm relying on you. This is your last chance. We need more viewers.
You let me take care of it. I know just who we need.
Johnny Nassie. Brilliant. It's an old Ford tri-motor back from the 1930s. Good thing both of us have our pilot's license because, wow, let me tell you, this is like the best plane you could ever ask for, not only for skydiving, but for flying. Hope and I are going to have a great experience out there, and I think we're going to have a great skydiving trip. We're off to the Andes Mountains, and below that to Patagonia, one of the most beautiful sights in the world. This baby is taking us to Patagonia. Ever been to Chile?
Can't say I have.
All right, down to the Andes Mountains and skydiving. $400, great deal, huh?
Beautiful view, man. What a great day for flying.
3.5 hours to Patagonia. $400 for the plane and skydiving.
Oh my.
Couldn't ask for better. It's like driving a car, right?
I'm not sure about that, but it's a great deal. Mine expired. But...
What was that? See that? Ah, the engine. Something's flipping on it.
Damn.
Darn.
All right.
Well, at least we got two others. This is a Ford tri-motor. What was that?
Oh, not good. All right. I don't think this was a very good idea, renting this cheap airplane.
Well, come on, you said it was great.
You said the price was great.
All right.
I'm thinking now we're going to have a problem.
This is about where we think we are. This is where we have to be. So we probably got another hour and a half. If we could coast at least another 50 miles, that would help us.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it 50 miles, Jerry.
I think we're going to have to make an emergency landing.
You think?
We're going to have to land. And amidst all the Andes Mountains, we're going to have to find a low peak.
You know how to land on a downside of a mountain?
We're going to find out.
Darn it, Jody. I told you this wasn't a very good deal. We're going down. You go back and get the parachutes. I'll get the set up for autopilot.
All right.
You have the parachutes yet?
I got yours. You got mine.
All right. I'm on autopilot.
Here I come.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Hey, hope to see you down there. And that's it for our trip to Patagonia today. We ended a little early, but thanks to the great breeze, we got in a bit of skydiving, and we're going to land somewhere in Chile. I'm Jody. We'll see you next time.
Well, I have to say, this is pretty cool. A little bit of an engine trouble, but you know, we're good to go. We're coming down. We've got some good wins. Jody's beating me. I think she's gonna hit the ground before me. So anyway, I'm Hope, and thanks for having our adventure with us today. So until next week.
Hey Wade, that's about time you got here.
I know, I had a doctor's appointment, Tebow fever, you know.
Oh
they
yeah.
Say, Doc's saying I'm finally getting over it.
Awesome, man, that's great news.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, there's nothing that'll help you get over it like watching your very first fantasy football playoff game right here while tailgating to the big game going on itself. So, all right. Here, have some hot chocolate, man. Yeah, Chief? There you go.
Where is everyone?
I don't know, we must just be early.
Must be it.
Alright, well, hey, let's check out who we're playing against. Looks like you're up against Rough Rider 221, and I'm facing off against Kitty Cat Lover 46.
Kitty Cat Lover 46?
Hey, okay, she's ranked like second in our league, okay?
Who's ranked number 1?
Well, you, yeah, I mean, I don't remember.
Oh, alright.
But anyway, let's get this party started, man.
Alright. Oh yeah, did you get together with my sister yet?
Oh yeah, about that. Well, I am getting together with her this weekend, but I think I'm just gonna come right out and tell her that it's not gonna work out. I mean, it's just not looking good.
Oh man, I thought you guys were gonna pull through. I mean,
yeah.
You'd think there'd be a lot more people here.
Well, yeah, I mean, they'll be here. I mean, just think about it. It's Saturday. Not a lot of people want to get up this early on a Saturday.
I suppose.
Yeah. Well, hey, I think after this update right here, we should be able to see the final results of our playoff game. So, you ready for this?
Yeah, you know it.
All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. I beat Kitty Cat Lover 46.
I beat Rough Rider 22. What?
Good job. Yeah. course there is. Yeah, of course.
I'm Topper and I teach for the Marinette Welding program. I've been a welding instructor for 8 years at NWTC. I've been in the welding field for 23 years. General overview of the welding program is to get students, make them employable and make them so they're entry-level welders going into the welding field. Some of the core skills involved in the welding program are eye-to-hand coordination, which teaches them a lot of different welding techniques, metal fabrication skills, makes them very valuable in the welding field also, and then the blueprint reading skills, which allow them to read blueprints in the industry. I really enjoy teaching the blueprint reading classes for the reason that I get to watch the students progress and watch them learn. If you're a hands-on type of a person or type of a student, I would recommend the welding program. Come in, take a 6-week night class, try it out. If you like it, then sign up for the full-time program.
My name is Nick Rulo, and I'm in marine construction. Actually, I graduated from marine construction, and I'm in welding right now. Favorite part of it, probably just the knowledge I acquired in being able to make something from scratch, and then end up with a good finished product. The advice that I would give to somebody else would be to look into it first and maybe take one of the shorter welding classes and get, experience or just exposed to all the different welding processes and see if they like it or not.
Hey, down in front!
Johnny, I don't know what we're doing here, but we really need to go and...
Oh, it's rolling.
Hi, I'm Josh Kaler.
And I'm Johnny Nancy. Welcome to another episode of Down in Front.
Where I am trying to avoid my own reality show because that's kind of gotten out of control and I'm kind of on the run.
I'm here because I'm still on contract.
Okay, so what are we supposed to do right at this point? It's not aware of the show. What? Wait, no.
Now then. Hi, I'm Paul T. Kane.
And I'm Robert Ganiu, and welcome back to another episode, or installment, of Down in Front.
Here at Down in Front, we review good movies and bad movies. And today, we'll be reviewing The Lame Duck of the film horror world.
We're talking about Michael Keaton's White Noise. White noise hinting at electronic voice phenomenon, or EVP.
EVP, voices or images of the dead in static.
In opening weekend, the movie grossed over $24 million, but barely doubled that for the rest of its life in theaters.
With our information from IMDb.com and our trailer coming from YouTube.com, let's start the movie review about a movie about nothing but television static. We set high expectations for this movie because of Michael Keaton, or Batman.
I was going to say Beetlejuice, but just the same. Keaton stars in this movie as newly widower and architect John Rivers.
A successful man, but heartbroken without his wife. He comes across a man who's recently lost a child and has been using white noise to contact his child.
But instead of his child, he found a voice that seems to be Rivers' wife. The man teaches Jonathan the basics of white noise and how to contact his wife.
And from all the movies we've watched in the past, we should know by now not to mess with the paranormal world. So Rivers begins to pursue EVP aggressively.
A little too aggressively. By opening the door, he makes contact with beings not of this world. These demons, they kill people whose voice appears in the white noise that aren't dead yet.
Grief-stricken, Jonathan chooses to protect those voices he hears from these demons, and in doing so, he finds another griever in a woman named Sarah, who just recently lost her fiancé.
Sarah eventually goes missing, and it comes down to Rivers' amateur white noise tracking skills to eventually find her and save her. I knew he still had his detective in him.
He tracks her down and confronts her kidnapper. After the confrontation, Jonathan gets his desserts from the demons for meddling in their business.
It is one thing to contact the dead. It is another thing to meddle, and you are meddling.
Well, if you were of any use to this film, your head would be on the chopping block.
That's true, but this movie did spark a whole new crowd into paranormal research, and also promoted a sequel in White Noise 2, The Light. So Paul, what's our rating this week?
Well, the movie did not live up to its hype, although it has been leaning over for a critical response for these past couple weeks. So for now, let's just go and give it to something of the Michael Keaton grading system to let's just curve it down to a B.
The Michael Keaton grading curve. Did you make that up?
Yes, I did.
That's our episode for this week. Thank you for watching.
Please remember to subscribe to TC Weekly on iTunes and be sure to contact us at info@tc.org. I'm Paul T. Kane.
I'm Robert Gagne. Tune in next week for Ryan Thompson's Zombie Apocalypse. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Hi there, my name's Derek, and with me as always is our music expert Brian.
Hi.
And this is Punk Rock is Freedom, where we give you some of the most influential punk bands throughout punk rock history, and today we'll be discussing G.G. Allin.
G.G. Allin, born Jesus Christ Allin, and later renamed Kevin Michael Allin before entering school, grew up with his mother, father, and brother in a small log cabin with no electricity.
His father was an abusive religious fanatic who had strict rules such as no talking after sundown. And although these were extreme conditions for his childhood, G.G. looked and credited this as a source of his strength in his adulthood and never relied on it as a crutch.
In high school, G.G. began playing the drums with his first band, Malpractice. They became the first in a long line of what would become dozens of bands G.G. would play with over the years.
Typically the bands he was in revolved around himself and his brother Merle. Although multiple times on their EPs, G.G. was just hooking up with random bands as they entered cities.
G.G.'s musical style developed continuously over the years, beginning in more of a power pop vein, then becoming a faster, more aggressive hardcore punk noise, and eventually becoming atonal avant noise.
Often his shows involve self-mutilation, nudity, violence, scat play, and verbal abuse.
Throughout his entire career, it was uncommon for any of G.G.'s shows to last longer than 15 minutes.
He was shortly imprisoned from 1989 to 1991 after the alleged rape and torture of a female acquaintance.
G.G. returned to the stage immediately for a final nationwide tour that went up until his death from heroin overdose in 1993.
Before the funeral was held, bandmates and a few fans posed with G.G.'s body, commemorating his life, and afterwards a formal funeral was held for friends and relatives.
Some of G.G.'s own main influences include Hank Williams Sr., the Ramones, the New York Dolls, the Germs, Black Flag, Anti-Norley, and the Stooges. Some artists who have been influenced by G.G. Allin include Marilyn Manson, The Mentors, Hank Williams III, The Sleazies, and Casey Chaos.
There are a couple really well-done G.G. Allin documentaries, but the best and most well-known is Hated, featuring a stock of G.G. Allin discussing himself up to the day of his death, and also featuring live performances and interviews from people who were around him his entire life. So in conclusion, I'm Derek and this is Brian. Thank you for watching another episode of Punk Rock is Freedom. Join us next week while we discuss Saccharine Trust.
killed Chris. Big deal. He was driving me nuts. And who throws a knife at a man's back? That is dirty. I took care of his body. Josh is freaking out. He says we need to go on the run. He acts like he's never seen a dead body before. What a baby. So I'm in the car with Josh right now, and we're on the run.
So you're gonna be filming this now, okay.
Yeah.
So now this is our show. This is our show. We're on the run, and now you've decided to get into it?
I think this is great. It's getting some action shots.
Action shots? You want some action shots? I'll give you some action shots.
Oh,
I don't think you'd like it.
I know about action shots.
Yeah, yes. Like your great catching the knife thing, like that could actually happen. I bet you it was Chris's idea, wasn't it? Before you killed him?
You don't think I could do that?
He throws a freaking steak knife at you, and you're snapping his neck. That's just fabulous. I think that's the way to go. I'm very proud of you.
Are we there yet?
You're kidding me, right? First you kill someone, and now you're just mouthing off, and I just can't take this anymore. Oh,
whatever.
Are you gonna play it? Is that how you're gonna play this now?
Can we stop somewhere? I have got to pee.
You just passed a place like a couple of miles ago. You couldn't have gone then?
I didn't have to go.
Oh my gosh. You're doing this to me on purpose. I know it. You're just
I
like...
think we're being followed.
Now we're being followed. Oh, this is just fabulous. All right, Johnny, make it quick. But please, don't make a scene.
Don't worry. I won't kill anyone.
Funny, Johnny. It's really funny. Be back as soon as you can. I can't believe this is happening. Ugh. I mean, I thought this would be just a normal, ordinary job. Nothing too challenging. Now, it's completely out of my control. What do I do? Wait. What's this? I don't know why, but this old colleague of mine that I contacted recently keeps calling me. He's not answering. Okay. You know what? I need to go talk to the employer. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Josh is on the phone. Who's this?
Are you Josh from the show Reality? Oh my gosh! I'm your biggest fan. Totally love you. Will you please sign my hand? Johnny! Oh my gosh, it's Johnny! Such a big fan of you! Oh my goodness!
I'm really sorry, we cannot be taking fan comments right now. You gotta go. Please, I don't know who you are.
I need you to sign my hand.
What was all that about? You know that guy who's been following us?
Yeah?
I think he's parked out right back.
That's it. Can't take this anymore. Why are you following me? What do you know?
I'm just a fan. What? People love Johnny. He has a huge fan base. Now, smile.
I'm a star. I'm so excited. I've got fans. Do you believe that, Josh? I'm a star.
Welcome to my new episode, Skateboard Essentials, with my co-host, Andy Middle. So, enjoy.
If you can't ollie, you can't skate. So step 1, foot placement. As you can see on the board, he has his back foot on the tail and his front foot in the middle. Step 2, you gotta slide your foot. As you can see, he pops his tail and he slides his foot up. And that brings us to step 3 right away. You gotta jump when you slide your foot. As you can see here, he's setting his feet up, bending his knees, getting ready for the jump. And as he jumps, he slides his foot. And he lands it clean. And once you can ollie, you gotta start the ollie moving. So you practice on sewers. And then you grow a pair, and you ollie for the height. Look for stuff in your garage, like a recycling bin. And then you get sick of your neighborhood, so then you have to go explore and find natural gaps that the world provides you. And remember, you probably aren't already a skateboarder, and if you can't ollie, you're just a poser.
Productions.
I'll see what I can do.